Okay, so one thing I want to make sure that you're confident about and comfortable with as we're learning this year is navigating the Canvas page. If you've been in class or you've already been doing some assignments, hopefully you've already been familiarizing yourself a little bit. And so this is more of just to refresh some things, clarify some things, and to give an assessment to so that I can see that you know where to go when I say go to Canvas or find these assignments that you know what you're looking at. So hopefully you've been able to get to the course homepage. And this is my Utah Studies homepage, but the US History homepage is also set up the same. So if you're an eighth grader watching this, it's going to be the same setup, just with a few different lessons. So here at the top, you'll find the Welcome to Utah Studies or US History, and then there's links to different things. So if I end up posting announcement pages to let you know either things are graded or there's new assignments to do or reminders. You can get to announcements through here. You can go to the syllabus view by clicking on calendar and syllabus. You can look at the assignments in their modules here. You can find the discussions, which are mostly going to be our starter question discussions here. You can look at your grades and what assignments you've done here in grades. And then here's where you also can find some contact information. So scrolling down, we have this key, and the key basically says how I'm color coordinating the home page. So you're going to find objectives in blue, starters in orange, assignments in green, knowledge checks in purple, and assessments in red. And assessments are going to be the final score for a standard, and that's going to be the one that counts. Then I have the homepage set up by unit. So each colorful box here shows one standard or a unit. And then we have it set up by day. And then each day you can see the objective, which is our I can statement. And you can see the link to the starter question, the link to the learning activity or assignment, and then most will have a link to a knowledge check at the end of the class to make sure that you understood the lesson. At the end of most units, so this is going to be our first Utah Studies unit, is Utah's Native Americans. That at the very end is where you're going to find the assessment score. And this is going to be the last one that counts for the unit. One other thing to notice is that the assignment scores are numbered, and most of them will have 3 numbers. So like this one says 1.1.1, observations and inferences. This means that the assignment comes from Standard 1.1 about Utah's Native Americans. And then the final number tells you which assignment it is for that standard. So for example, down here, a 1.15 means that this is the 5th assignment or the 5th score that you're doing for Standard 1.1. Sometimes you'll see a 1.1x or whatever standard it is, maybe 1.4, 2.3, and an X stands for extension. These are going to be Friday assignments that extend on the learning and help to increase participation and activity, but they're not actually going to be counted as a module assignment. They're at the end. So if you see an X, that's what that means. And if you scroll all the way down, so here in Utah Studies, we have the next unit, Standard 1.4, and there's 1.41, the Knowledge Check 1.42. And you can see all of the objectives and assignments through the end of the term. And then next quarter, we'll have a new homepage that'll have all the new objectives and starters for the class. So most of what you are going to need, you can find right on your homepage.